Good morning, mate.
Morning?
Morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, I was just husky voices. Just got out of bed, separate beds.
Separate
beds.
separate beds in separate rooms.
In separate rooms, yeah, because we are not roommates. We are
Housemates.
housemates.
Voices are a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that helps the podcast?
I don't know, maybe. I'll have a quick check of the audio and we'll see how we're sounding. And
Yeah.
I guess in the meantime, we'll play this thing. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fine Leg to Full Forward. Ashwin, my very, very good friend. I might go as far as say my best friend on such a platform.
Wow.
Don't be a dick. How you going?
I'm doing well, mate.
Yeah.
I'm doing well.
Fuck, donuts back from there. No, don't worry about it. I'm fine.
How are you, my best mate?
Oh, cute. I'm alright, man. I'm good. Yeah, same old.
What's been the haps?
What's been the house? Oh, mate, life's been. I don't know what life's been lately. Like I feel like the yarns of days gone by were a lot more interesting than what we've got to.
We might have mentioned that. Was it a few weeks ago? I remember we were talking about when we took the break. We took the break. We came back and we were like, oh yeah. So what stories have we got from the break?
Yep.
And there was
Oh yeah.
not much.
Not much. No, not much at all. What has been like? I've been cooking.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I forgot how underrated cooking in bulk was.
Was it ever underrated?
Well, I just forgot.
Oh, you just didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But no, I just made like a massive tray serving, whatever you want to say, I don't know, of chili con carne.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was until you explained it to me.
You'd never heard of it, had you?
Never. No.
That's
What's the? Is it a British thing?
I don't think so.
Doesn't sound British.
No.
Is it a Spanish thing?
I have no idea.
Chili con carne?
Con carne.
Con carne.
If you are chili con carne and you're watching this or listening to this, please reach out and tell us what the fuck you are. Well, did you have like a go-to thing that you cook in bulk that's not like that big packet of ravioli?
That would be my go-to thing. Yeah.
Actual like not pre-packed stuff.
Like actual cooking stuff.
Yeah.
Probably either like a stir-fried noodle or like fried rice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Just
that's fair.
in bulk.
They're so easy as well, and it's easy to make, but then it's easy to make as well when you do a shitload of it.
Yeah. I usually do it in the You've seen the big
wok.
The big wok.
Yeah.
Big electric wok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the gear, no idea. This man.
Wow. Yeah. But I feel like both of us have, as of late, haven't been doing it as much. Like
in terms of cooking, I have been awful since I've been living here.
Yeah.
Yeah, awful.
Yeah. But then at the same time, I don't think like we both like reach straight for the Uber Eats all the time either. So it's like now I think about it, it's like, well, we haven't been cooking a great deal. We also haven't been getting a lot of or Uber Eats, so it's just we haven't been eating. Or
that must be the case. I mean,
that's the only conclusion I can come to.
Yeah. What's that Sherlock Holmes quote? When you've eliminated all the impossible outcomes, whatever's left, however improbable, must be the truth, or something.
Oh, I don't remember that quote.
Really? Like from Sherlock.
From like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Like Benedict Cumberbatch, yeah.
Yeah.
Bendy Stick Cucumber Patch.
Sorry, what?
That's his name. That's his full name.
What?
Bendy Stick Cucumber Patch.
I didn't know that.
Just kind of like Hollywoodized it.
Yeah. There you go. The more you know.
The more you know. It's probably time to run it back now. So running it back, as everybody here knows, it's no secret to anyone, we tackle the big news week in, week out, and today is no exception.
Yes, absolutely. But we're going to fuck the cricket off. Just because we can, because we are a cricket podcast. Yep. So I'd like to tell everyone, I'm sure everyone's been sort of curious as to what the situation is with my North Melbourne membership and my membership pack. I'm not sure. I have mentioned it before that.
Absolutely.
I haven't received it.
Yep.
I have received an email.
Right.
I have. It was sort of a generic sort of email. It was sent to all the members, I think, because they sort of renewed the membership.
Right. So it wasn't an apology email for not.
It was no, it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't
Okay.
an apology email.
Right.
No.
That's silly of me to assume that.
So it was sort of like renewing, like an automatic renewal thing from
Yeah.
the 2022 season to the 2023 season.
Pretty common.
And it was sort of like just checking that your address is still the same. We are aware that you would have received a membership pack in 2022. We'd like to confirm that your address is still the same, so that the same 2023 membership pack can be sent to you. So the address was correct in their email. So I guess I could. I haven't replied yet. I'm still processing it. I'm still
a bit fresh, still a bit raw.
It's still a bit raw.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what to say. What else I can say apart from just, yes, I can confirm that this is the correct address.
Please try and send it this year.
Please send it. I could ask for both if I wanted to, couldn't I? I would like 2022 and 2023 memberships.
Yeah, well, would the 2022 one just be like kind of like run out stock? Like, it's just just take it.
Yeah.
So it's not our problem anymore. So you might actually be doing them a favour. After the way that they've treated you, you're still wanting to help them out. That's just a testament to the man that you are, mate.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing bad to say about you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it definitely got me thinking, and I got my partner thinking as well. So I think she was the one that came up with this idea. She was like talking about memberships to certain things, and she noted that my membership to the Ruse was probably one of the most useless things that I had invested in this year. Is
that her commenting on North Melbourne as a whole, or is that the fact that you haven't?
Look.
I don't know how
there might have been a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
She's across that scenario.
She's a Bombers fan, so I don't know how you want to go about it. But the fact that I went to one game this year, and it was an away game, at the MCG, so I couldn't even use my membership for that. Definitely one that was not utilised well. No. So I guess on the flip of that, so pretty useless membership. So we're going to run through some memberships, some cricket memberships, because we're a cricket podcast. That's right, we are. Yeah.
We're going to run through some ideal memberships for cricket teams. So what would be in that pack?
Like if we could design a membership that we really get around.
And I think it goes without saying that all these packs end up being delivered. Like I think that goes without saying that the person who actually signs up for this pack actually receives.
They get
membership.
what they get. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you
want me to kick it off?
Start us off, mate.
Now we all know where I'm going to start with this.
Mm-hmm.
The Gades.
The Gades.
How bloody good are the Gades? Once a Gade, always a Gade. All that.
Mm-hmm.
No secret that I've been a member since the start.
How many? So literally BBL 01?
Yeah. This will be the 12th season. Yeah, coming up to it. Renewed. Got everything delivered.
You should get
hats off to the Gades.
Some extra perks. You should get
we got a lanyard that had 10-year member on it.
Okay.
That's well, I agree that there should be some extra perks. Should have a say in what's in the membership pack.
Yeah.
So, keeping a bit of normality and keeping things a bit sensible to start with. In the ideal Renegades membership pack, there needs to be sort of one ideal item of normal merch. For those listening, that was in quotation marks. Now, you think in membership pack, you go like hats and scarves and whatnot.
Yeah.
for an ideal merch item for the Renegades.
Yeah.
Renegades gloves.
Why is that?
So that when you're at the game, right, and they've had a massive batting collapse yet again, you can put your head in your hands and you still got the Renegades logo front of mind.
Yeah.
So I think that's a necessity for an ideal Renegades pack.
I'd agree.
Cool.
I'd agree.
I'm glad we're on board with that.
Yeah.
This one's a bit different. So top tier members,
Yeah.
they have the opportunity to get one haha react from the Renegade skipper on social media.
Wow.
So every top tier member at one point during the season will get a haha react from, is it still Nick Mattinson?
I have no idea.
Cool. Yep, we're a cricket podcast.
Is it Nick Mattinson?
I think it is. It was last season because Finchy gave it away.
Finchy gave it away. Yeah.
Because it was he joined the Gates and he was captain
straight away, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. So it could be at any point throughout the season.
Any point throughout the season.
But you just got to be active on the socials.
Yeah.
And
so you'd be out.
I would be out. Yeah. Yes, very much so. But just a random comment, and then you would just one day it'll pop up and get a haha react.
Yeah, absolutely.
Show it to everyone.
You'll like this next part. So every member has somewhat of a say in the music that's being played around the ground on game day.
Yep.
And the reason that this is such a big plus is that we'd finally be rid of that shit chant that they've got going around the ground. When they go, Melbourne, Renegades. And it's just not even close to being in time.
No.
So we'd have a say in that and we'd get that off, or we'd just kind of fix the timing of it.
Yeah. Do you reckon, I'm just trying to, I know we've mentioned this before, I'm just trying to get in the mind of the person that created it.
Musician isn't a word that would come to mind.
Yeah, I don't. The timing, the way it's sort of executed, it's just, yeah. Sorry.
No.
I get emotionally invested whenever we start bringing that up again. So
it's a tough time for all involved, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I'll round off the Renegades pack then with this one. So every single member gets to enter in an annual competition.
Okay.
To be a sub fielder for 10 overs. Right?
10 overs?
10 overs.
My goodness.
10 whole overs.
That's a long period of time.
Either before or after a drinks break.
Yeah.
So it only happens one game. So it's one person wins it every season.
Yep.
And the winner for that season will be that year's Once a Gade, Always a Gade.
Yeah.
That's like the title. That's like the name of the prize.
Yeah. Once a Gade, Always a Gade.
Yeah, and that's like the peak of it. That's like the most the most like enticing thing to get people to sign up.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, and like at some random game that's like towards the end of the season.
Yeah. No, do it in the final.
Do it in the final.
Yeah, Gaze will be there anyway. Gaze will be there. So there you go. That's my ideal Renegades membership pack.
Brilliant. I will. Let me explain to you. Well, I'll take you to the Cricket Australia membership.
Oh, Cricket Australia membership. Okay.
You're not a Cricket Australia member, are you?
Is there such a thing?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with no.
I wonder if there is. If anyone's a Cricket Australia member, let us know if that's a thing. If you
and what's in your pack,
and if you got a pack. Okay. So
that's good.
An ideal Cricket Australia membership, right? So again, starting with the sensible, the typical sort of merch item that would come in the pack. I think that the best thing that would be in the pack would be a retro headband.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those, the green and gold ones?
Yeah.
Because I got one, I went to the SCG for a one-dayer years ago, and they were just handing them out. And I was like, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
So I reckon that would be...
I'd get around that for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
That's a great chat.
Okay, Now, moving on to more sensible things. So as part of this pack, this is we're talking about very sort of top tier members. We're not talking about the bottom. Yeah, the top tier members, I reckon, should be able to get control of the spider cam that's at the MCG or at any. It's at any venue, right?
I think any test match venue. I think
test match venues, yeah. For an over.
Yeah,
you should just have control of it, and you should just be able, it's like you're playing a game. You can like move it around. You can just take it wherever you want to take it. Like imagine that if you had control of Spider Cam,
it would be pretty sick.
And you could just turn around and look at yourself if you want, and then you can go around the crowd and find certain people. And
you wouldn't want to like go close. Like, do you reckon they'd have any restrictions in place that you can't get
too close to the players? As in, like, it just stops by itself?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with how Spider Cam works, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, I also don't know how it works. Do they still have the, what's it, remember that when they used to go around on those...
On the segways?
Segways.
Yeah.
What it's called. Do they still use those?
I think so. Yeah. Although the latest ones that I've seen, the last Big Bash games I went to, they don't have the handles. It's just like the balance.
Ah, okay. Yeah. No, I don't think we'd get top tier members to do that because, well, it's a lot harder. I think you got to be quite skilled at doing that.
Yeah. So just the Spider Cam.
Just Spider Cam.
Yeah, okay. That's still pretty good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. Another perk of this cricket exclusive top tier Cricket Australia membership. If there's an upcoming dead rubber test, sometimes you have these 3-match series, five test series, and they're already done and dusted, right? It's 4-0 or whatever it is.
Good
coming
times.
up to the last test. Good times.
Good times.
If we're coming up to a dead rubber, top tier members of this Cricket Australia membership get to vote on the playing 11.
That's fun. Yeah, no, I like that. That's really good.
Because it's a dead rubber anyway. And, if you want to, you can just be like, yeah, I want that person to play.
Yeah. Oh, so it wouldn't be like contracted Cricket Australia players like you pick from it. Like there's not like a certain pool of normal players. Like it's fucking anyone.
That would be funny.
So we could get like Nathan Horrocks.
We could.
Yeah.
We should.
He's a friend of the show.
Yeah, he is.
He's a friend of the show.
Get Ritzy back.
Okay. No, interesting. Yeah.
But
I like that. There's something there. I think like realistically it is from like a pool of players.
Probably.
But
yes.
it's more entertaining if it's anyone in the country.
Literally anyone. Yeah. And in the last perk, well, the competition, an annual competition amongst all top tier members, and the winner gets to dress up as the Gatorade bottle that goes out for the drinks break.
So like on top of the cart.
Yeah. Like how it's like a massive Gatorade bottle that sticks out and rolls out and it's got all the drinks in it. There'd be a person standing inside it, sort of like on an angle, and there's just like a cutout for their face, and they're just like wheeled onto the ground. I don't know if they'd paint their face orange or whatnot or whatever it would be.
Well, if it was me, it'd be bright red before too long. Fucking sunburn and shit.
Yeah.
So that'd be for like the whole of like a test match, like every drinks break.
Yeah. It would be pretty hot in there actually.
Yeah,
but,
it would be. You get some Gatorade.
But you would, yeah. You'd be right.
That might be a better membership than the Renegades one. I really like that. Yeah, no, it's a lot of gold in that. I'm going to move on if that's all right to another membership.
Yep.
Now, if the Pels are listening, feel free to take notes because I'm going to do a Pels membership. All right.
Yes.
So the first item of this Pels membership is whenever there's a washout, you have the opportunity to get your name listed on the team sheet and you become an honorary Pel.
Yes.
And that's just outstanding.
Absolutely.
We've had that a bit this season.
Yes.
Yep.
We have.
We have. So I think that's a pretty good one.
Yep.
I'm going to one-up it again with the next item.
Okay.
A free GoPro.
Oh my goodness. That's
that's
a massive perk.
Oh, absolutely.
How much do GoPros cost?
Oh, they cost a
like
cost
a couple
bit,
$100.
But, I mean, the Pell stock is only on the way up. So.
Yeah. We got to stay true to our roots as well. So,
no, the GoPro comes with.
Is it signed or something, or is it?
Well, it comes with a guarantee that you won't have to go to a tribunal.
Oh, that's a nice guarantee. Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
yeah,
and
cool.
that is in writing, signed by the skipper.
Thanks, Skip.
Skip. You also have exclusive access to new Baxter vodka releases.
Okay, yeah, nice.
The Pels one might be the best membership, I reckon.
This is actually like I can see it.
You can see it. I like it.
See it.
I like it. And then the Pels membership also has an annual competition for top tier members.
Of course, yeah.
It's an annual competition to try and teach Legs the words to the Pels song. Because we all know it. We all sing along after a win. And Legs is there in the middle of it, just going, Pelicans. Probably louder than we're singing the song.
Pelican.
I just like, if you're going to try and like get away with not knowing the words, at least like lower the volume.
Yeah.
He's often above us.
You can't, because it's just the Richmond theme song, so you could literally just go. Like that's
yeah. But it's I feel like many people have tried
to teach Legs,
and he just doesn't want to borrow it.
Yeah. Okay. So
who dares wins.
So if you do succeed in teaching Legs the lyrics to the song, then you win, or
you just have bragging rights, and then we've got to find a new competition.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll be having to worry about a new competition for the next few years.
No, probably not.
No.
Probably not.
That's me Pels membership.
Nice. I will round this out with an idea that I think should be an actual thing.
Okay.
It definitely not that the others shouldn't be an actual thing.
Thank God. I was worried for a second.
No. But this is something that I'm actually quite passionate about, mate. Quite passionate about.
No, you actually are. Yeah, it does sound like he's talking shit, but he's actually being genuine.
Yeah, I am. When I watch, I don't know about everyone else. When I watch cricket, particularly cricket, more than footy, specifically cricket, I don't go for any country. Like, I don't support. Like when I was a kid, growing up, I used to be like, all Aussie merch, and I'd be like, go Australia and everything like that. But it got to a point, maybe in, I don't know, early to mid high school, and I stopped caring about specific countries, and I liked the game in particular, but players in particular. I'd be like, oh yeah, I love watching Glenn McGrath bowl or whatever. I love watching Jacques Callis bat or Brian Lara, or just like specific players from random countries.
Yep.
So why are there only memberships to certain teams? Why can't there be like a player membership in which you support your certain favorite players from around the country, around the world, right? Because it's like, and then like you could be like, oh yeah, for example, I love Uzi, as everyone knows, Kane Williamson, few other players. Like you can just take your pick of players that you really love, and then maybe this membership will, you can get exclusive merch from those players.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like I don't know if those players have like endorsements or whatever, specific things, and then you could get perks through that. Like I don't know if one of them's like sponsored by a certain brand or whatever, you could get some
New
of that.
Balance.
New Balance, yeah. You get some of that stuff, or you could, if they're like sponsored by like, I don't know, headphones company, you can get some headphones or like just random stuff.
Yeah, right.
All players have different.
They do. You're right.
So like, it could be like that, right? And then there could be a competition or like a raffle or something, and if you win out of this, player membership pool, top tier members, yes. Once a year, there'll be a competition once a year. One person wins. You get free travel and access to the ground of every game throughout the next year for the players that you're following.
That's pretty good.
So you get flown to this country, that country, and you get into any ground for those.
What if
players?
Two of your players are playing at the same time in different countries?
Tough luck.
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what can you do?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
You can't teleport, can you?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
It should have been part of the bloody membership pack.
Yeah.
All this talk of different membership packs has kind of got me thinking about a Flutterf membership pack.
Right.
So getting forward, mate.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to go too far ahead because we struggle with getting things out that we promise. Give me one item that you think should be in the Flutterf membership pack.
Ooh. Okay. Right. So, off the top of my head, things that we bring up quite a bit. It'd have to be, callbacks, something like that.
Yeah.
So, I'd say a signed photo of Jack Steele.
Well, that's a great get.
Yeah.
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 How would we get him to sign it? Like, how would we?
No. He wouldn't sign it. We would sign it.
So we.
Why would you? It's a Flutterf membership. Why would we get Jack Steele to sign a photo of himself and then give it to someone else?
So we'd sign a photo of Jack Steele.
Yeah, because it's a Flutterf membership. Why would you? that you can just ask Jack Steele for a photo of himself signed by himself. Why would you? We got to somehow be incorporated into this. So
That's actually brilliant.
Yeah,
that's actually brilliant.
What do you reckon we'd do?
Well, I don't have much. My idea isn't as good as that. That's fucking elite. I'd say everyone gets a little sort of blue tick sticker sent out to them, so they can all be verified.
Oh wow, that's great. Yeah. Nice. And then they just put it. I don't know, where would you?
Wherever.
We'd probably need one of those first, though.
Yeah. Right. Well, we'll work on that, and then we won't send it out to anyone again.
Switch on. Time to switch on. That's felt weird. I don't think I've ever started switch on before.
No, you haven't. No, that's right. Did you want to do your questions first, or did you want to have
No, I'm not that ready. I'm not ready.
No,
right. Yeah, you give me your questions first.
Right. Okay. So that part's business as usual.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, yes. I think we've all just been kind of thrown out of whack.
Thrown off.
I wonder if the listeners were like expecting my voice and then they heard your voice.
Time for switch on.
Nice.
No.
I mean, you went a bit overboard there with that one.
Yeah.
Question one. We're talking memberships, obviously.
Yes.
Which of these items would you most like to be part of a Ravenous membership pack?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
No, I think this is quite a nice question, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you can either choose from a Ravenous branded lyric book,
a
Ravenous branded cricket ball,
yeah,
or Ravenous branded sunnies.
Wow.
What would you choose? What would you like out of them most in your membership pack?
So is the lyric book like it's got my lyrics in it, like, and they're like annotated and shit, or like
no?
What is it?
Let's say it's an empty notebook, and you're like inspiring your members to write lyrics of their own. You've just got a bit of Ravenous branding.
It's just got the front. It's just got the RN or something. Yeah. Okay. Oh geez, and then the logo would be on the cricket on the side, like with a kookaburra or whatever it is. RN.
Yeah.
Sunnies. You wouldn't be able to see the sunnies, would you? Like just a little sort of thing.
A little bit on the arm. Yeah.
Oof.
I'm pretty happy with this question, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a ripper question. Probably the lyric book.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you think? You just knew?
Well, because I mean, there's a reason that it was the first one on the list because it was the first one I thought of. It's the best idea.
I thought I've got to come up with two other ones now.
Yeah,
Just like,
I was like,
just for the sake of the question.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought you might have been tempted to go the Sunnies.
Yeah.
No, I think that lyric work's the best one.
Yeah. No, it's a good question.
That's all right. Speaking of good questions, question 2.
Yeah.
Imagine your North membership had actually arrived.
Okay.
That's the question.
Okay. So I need to imagine it.
Imagine your North membership had actually arrived.
Yeah.
And it came with a variety of merch.
Yeah.
Okay. You can just imagine what that merch would be. Which item would you have wanted the least?
What normally comes in a membership pack?
It's, the usual like hats, scarves, stickers, that kind of thing.
Probably stickers, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't really use stickers. Like I don't really stick things.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. It's not really a thing. Like, I don't know if you've noticed. I don't really like. I've got a couple of posters in my room, but I feel like posters are different to stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just find them kind of like hard to take off, and then like they kind of half rip off, and then it's
Yep.
So probably stickers.
That's fair. That question wasn't as good, but
that's all right.
Thank you for answering all the same.
No worries. All right, my 2 questions for you. Question 1: would you rather have a membership with an ice hockey team or a lacrosse team?
Why those sports?
Because they're 2 random niche sports that we both don't follow. They're not in our countries. They're both far away.
Well, I don't even know where you play lacrosse here. I know you play ice hockey at the ice house.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So based on that, I'll say ice hockey because I'm able to know where to go to watch the teams.
I'm sure you could probably do. There's probably like lacrosse memberships.
There probably is. Yeah,
probably. But
off the top of my head, I know where I'm going to watch ice hockey.
It's confirmed.
Yeah. What would you say?
I'd probably say ice hockey as well.
Yeah,
we were going to go to the game. We never ended up going.
Why didn't we go again?
Because the team couldn't fly.
Oh my god!
Didn't we base an episode off it? They were going to fly down from Canberra or something, and then the flights got changed or something, and they couldn't book another flight for everyone or something.
What was that episode?
I forget. There was, because initially we thought it was like a COVID thing. It was like, someone's been No, it was literally just they couldn't reschedule. They couldn't book another flight.
No, yeah, that's right. I remember. Was it like the cancelled plans one?
Maybe.
I think it might have been.
I can't remember.
No, I can't remember either.
Was it something about? No, was it sort of MIA as well? Was that the same weekend that I was?
Yeah, no, it was Mr. Memo.
Mr. Memo.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah. Not MIA. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad we got that.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Okay, so this one's a bit of a stretch. It's kind of membership, not really. Which NBA team had the lowest average attendance throughout the regular season last year?
Oh, yeah, a bit of a stretch, but not a stretch.
Yeah,
I see
you can see what you saw. I mean, yeah.
Now, I'm thinking of the teams that struggled. I can't really think off the top of my head. Oh my god, I've literally just forgotten all the teams. You know when someone's like, "Oh, what kind of music do you like?" And what's your favorite song? Like, I haven't heard a song. I don't know. Yeah. I know the Spurs weren't that good last year. With the exception of DeJounte Murray when he was there.
Yeah.
I reckon it's an Eastern Conference team.
Okay.
I reckon either Detroit or Orlando. I'm going to go Orlando.
It was like very close down the bottom, actually.
Yeah.
Like a few teams all around, and this is based on like average attendance at each game.
Yeah.
And the bottom tier teams all had around, it was like 14,200, 14,300.
So still above North.
Yes, still north of North. Yes. It was the Indiana Pacers.
The Pacers.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
I was surprised by it too.
Yeah, I suppose they were a bit.
I was thinking maybe Detroit.
Yeah.
Or maybe Sacramento.
Yeah. I did look at Sacramento in the West.
But yeah, I think, the Pacers. There you go.
The Pacers. Come on, Indy. Our new segment is back again this week. Umpire's Call is where we each produce a final statement on today's topic.
Yep.
The more controversial, the better.
Yes.
What do you got for me? What have you got for me?
Got something quite controversial. Okay. People should be able to cancel gym memberships without having to do it in person.
Do you have to do it in person?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely, I agree with that.
I don't know if you still have to do it, but when I cancelled mine, I had to do it.
Yeah, no, when I cancelled mine, I did too.
Yeah, I remember. Do you remember your excuse that you said?
I do remember. Do you remember my excuse?
I do remember, because we used to go to the same gym.
If you can believe that.
We both, big. How often did we go to the gym?
We probably went about 3 times a week, to be honest.
Together?
Yeah,
You reckon?
Yeah, it was about that. Like,
really?
When it was like regularly, when it was like part of our schedule, we probably went about 3 times a week.
Yeah.
We were just there. We spent most of the time just chatting shit.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time we were sitting on the not the normal exercise bike, but the one that like
the one where you're leaning back. You're like leaning back and just like.
And we just had they had the screens and we just had the footy on.
Yeah.
Just leaning, and we just sat there the whole fucking time.
or we'd be at like the what's it, bicep curls, and you'd be at one of the other ones, and it's just like, oh, you got to take breaks between sets. You got to do a set and then just 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then do another set, and then
we can do a segment between sets.
Yeah. Good.
But no, I do remember my excuse when I cancelled the membership.
Would you like to tell everyone your excuse?
Well, I was reading through the contract a couple of times, trying to find a way out.
Okay.
And one of the ways that you could cancel the membership was if you moved more than a certain amount of distance away from the closest gym.
Yeah.
Like the branch of this gym. And they've got so many locations that I couldn't get away with it. And they're over in the UK as well.
Yeah, you just moved to Antarctica.
Fuck, I should have just said that.
You should have, yeah.
Yeah, but they're worldwide, or they're international. I don't know how many countries they're in.
Yeah.
And so I told them that I was moving back to the UK. And when they asked, "Oh, we have gyms in the UK as well. What was the address you're moving to?" And I gave them my granddad's address, and there was 2 like either side. There was the 2 locations either side, but both of them were like too far out.
How far? Like
I think they're over like 80 miles either side. That's
still pretty close.
Yeah.
Like considered like
I'm moving fucking 13,000 kilometers back the other way. Yeah. And they let me cancel it, so I did.
Yeah.
What did you wait till the end of your contract?
I just walked in and I just got really emotional.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was like, I'm really sorry. And she was like, oh, it's okay, Dale.
So I would argue that maybe cancelling the membership in person helped you there.
Why?
Because she really saw your emotions, and I'd argue the emotions helped. You cancel.
She was like, yeah, people do it all the time. It's okay. But like, I don't want to do that again. I'd rather just press a button.
Yeah, that's also a very good point. Yeah. That's a very, very good point.
Exactly. Okay, now that that's done, what's your umpire's call?
My umpire's call for this week is the fact that you never received your North Melbourne membership is somehow your fault.
Is it my fault?
Well, I feel like I remember when I renewed my membership for Geelong.
Yeah.
And they sent you an email, and there was like a sort of opt-in type email where you could choose whether you wanted a scarf or you wanted a hat sent to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if every club is run the exact same.
But I'd argue that they're not.
Well, I'm arguing that you might have missed that email. That's your fault.
Okay.
But I'm not that mad at it because we've based a bit of content around it.
Yes.
Every cloud.
For the content.
For the content. Another episode in the books. I think that went pretty well, mate. I feel like that was quite an enjoyable one. It was kind of like a clip show type vibe, but not really.
Yeah.
At times.
Yeah. I think it's sort of it's always fun doing that, but it's like, you don't want to do the exact same thing every time. You don't want to I think, it's like, that was a clip show. You don't want to do another clip show.
Yeah.
But sort of do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just find different ways of doing it. Seems it is the end. I'm just going to impart some wisdom on you that you might have forgotten about. This, clip show, callback, all that. It's not really a clip show. I don't know why I brought that up because it wasn't really a clip show.
Okay.
But I will say, don't ever forget that it's not hard to not be a cunt. All right?
It's a good reminder.
It is a good... I feel like it doesn't get said enough and we need to remind people it's just kind of how easy it is or how not hard it is to not be a cunt.
Yeah.
So just don't be one.
I mean, I forget it from time to time.
I'm aware.
Yeah, so thanks for the reminder.
You're right, and you're all welcome too. No worries.
Keep hitting sixes.